Heartbeat Heroines, Black women keeping Music City alive. A WSMV4 news special sponsored by Bart Durham Injury Law.
A Black woman is unshakable, unstoppable, and unapologetic in her purpose.
My name is Sonia Thomas. I am the Executive Director for Nashville Propel. I am a Black woman.
A Black woman is phenomenal. She can do anything she puts her mind to.
What's up, guys? I am Avriana Patton. I am the voice of Cashville, and I am a Black woman.
A Black woman is powerful. A Black woman is a leader. A Black woman is your friend.
I am Kendra Loney, the Nashville Fire Department Public Information Officer, and I am a Black woman.
I am an innovator, I am a nurturer, and I am a creator. I am a Black woman.
Thanks for joining us as we spend the next half hour honoring the service of Black women right here in Nashville. I'm Alexandria Adams.
I'm Marius Payton.
And I'm Danielle Ledbetter. Tonight is about recognizing the contributions of Black women who are working on the front lines of several issues impacting people across the mid-state.
We begin with the startling fact that pregnant Black women die at a rate nearly 3.5 times higher than white women.
Yeah, that's according to some new numbers released this month from the CDC. But there's work being done right now to combat that data.
As part of our Black History Month coverage, Lauren Lowry has the story of 2 women working to make the future of pregnancy safer for Black women.
From her state office downtown, Memphis Senator London Lamar gets to work. Taking office in 2019 at age 28, she's the youngest woman and the youngest African American to ever serve in the state legislature.
My ancestors and the people came before me, the Black women, the Black men, built this state.
In 2019, the senator made more history.
And come up with real solutions.
Shown here debating while pregnant, but on one particular day.
October 17, 2019.
Everything changed. At 8 months pregnant, London Lamar nearly lost her life. Her little boy did not make it.
Is it safe to give birth in Tennessee?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is a dangerous state to have a child.
Preeclampsia is the #1 killer of pregnant women and the #1 cause of stillbirth in babies. Thanks to research that's emerged in the last 15 years, preeclampsia is now recognized as a heart disease. Dr. Connie Graves, a high-risk OB in Nashville, has been part of the evolving research.
But the United States has the highest maternal mortality rate of any industrialized country in the world.
Why is that?
Many of the maternal deaths, especially in Black women, are because of the biases that still exist in our system.
During our interview,
hey, it's Dr. Graves.
Dr. Graves got an emergency call for a new mom.
She probably has postpartum preeclampsia.
Dr. Graves is the reason Nashville was the first city in the country to get access to a preeclampsia test, detecting the disease with nearly 100% accuracy. Last year, we interviewed the Nashville woman who was the first in the country to receive the test. She and her baby saved because of the test and care from Dr. Graves. Right now, Graves is running 3 different research projects on this issue, including one for the NIH and for the American Heart Association.
This is personal for me.
At the Capitol, Senator Lamar is addressing it through new laws.
I passed legislation to officially recognize doulas as vital members of the healthcare team.
And in 2023, she made history again, becoming the first sitting senator to give birth while serving and introducing baby Nylan to the legislature.
I knew that God sent that baby here for me to try again. That's really what pro-life is all about, is to ensure that women and babies can make it through the totality of the birthing process and have a good life.
Lauren Lowry, WSMV4.
Now imagine going to the doctor without a care in the world and then hearing you have breast cancer.
Yeah, that diagnosis is disproportionately affecting Black women in the U.S. and with some deadly results.
But a new study is looking to make a difference by gathering information and listening to the voices of Black women. At one point, Cheryl Dotson lived life to the fullest.
I love hiking. I love going to the waterfalls. I love camping, traveling.
But after an abnormal mammogram, a meeting with the surgeon put Cheryl's once full life in jeopardy.
And he said, so no one has gone over the results with you? And I was like, no. And he was like, unfortunately, and that's all I heard.
What she didn't hear was ductal carcinoma in situ, a form of breast cancer that Cheryl never saw coming.
All I was thinking about was, I'm gonna die. I'm getting ready to leave my daughter and my family, because we had just lost my mom and my dad. They had died within 3 weeks of each other.
Cheryl's cancer journey, full of chemo and radiation, lost hair, and at times lost hope, is a journey faced by many women of color. Black women are 12% more likely to die from cancer if diagnosed, and the cancers Black women get are often more hostile.
There's a subtype called triple negative breast cancer, for which we have very few targeted therapies and which is the most aggressive. Black women are twice as likely to get this type of breast cancer compared to other race and ethnic groups.
Dr. McCullough is trying to find out why. She has launched a study exclusively targeting Black women called Voices of Black Women to find out why they suffer disproportionately from cancer. The study is expected to last 30 years.
And so with that long-term engagement, we have a better picture of what their exposures have been, what their environment is like, and how they've engaged with the medical care system.
The study is non-invasive, just 2 30-minute surveys per year as long as you stay engaged. Cheryl has become an ambassador for Voices of Black Women and believes the study has the potential to make generational change.
Not only do we need research to cure the cause of cancer, we need research to not let it happen.
Sure, what would you say to someone who's on the fence about joining this study? How would you convince them?
It's important. Our next generations need it for survival.
Now, the study is hoping to get 100,000 Black women to sign up. They currently have nearly 3,000, so a lot more help is needed. But Danielle, you're one of the 3,000 who signed up. Why did you get involved?
Just knowing that research can help improve health outcomes, it just felt like, why not? It can make a big difference and help a lot of people out there.
You will help a lot of people, Danielle. That's great. Welcome back as we highlight the work Black women are doing in Nashville to save lives.
Yeah, so 2 women say they've dedicated their lives to what seems like a silent fight throughout the city.
Our Sharon Danqua found out it's a battle against drugs so many Nashvillians overlook.
They know we're here.
That's a sound Denise Knowles says she hears pretty often, and it's the same sound her heart made when she found out her mother was sick.
For me, my mother was one of the strongest women that I've ever known.
A woman she watched slip into a fight Denise says thousands of people each year struggle to win.
My mom battled addiction, starting from prescription medication. I have been a caregiver since I was probably about 7 or 8 years old.
It's when Denise says she learned how terrifyingly strong addiction really is.
If this addiction affects her like that, what would it do to me?
She watched drugs take away her hero, so she dedicated her life to helping others fight for theirs. That's that knock again. But this time, it's from someone with a drug addiction asking for clean needles.
A bag of the short ones.
Shorts? Can you need Narcan or?
Yeah, actually, in case somebody else needs it.
As a part of a needle exchange program, Denise now oversees being the outreach coordinator for StreetWorks.
Thank you,
Just bring this back, all right? Exchange them out for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Have a good day.
StreetWorks is an organization that saves lives every day.
Sharon Hurt is the director and CEO of the nonprofit organization.
We are about harm reduction, trying to reduce the harm and not the person.
Like Denise, Sharon also had family members who struggled with addiction. So together, they've organized hundreds of community outreach programs to help people with their fight.
The people that we serve need someone to know that we care.
And they have a bag of syringes, the ointment, and the tourniquet.
The Metro Health Department says in 2021, they suspect 725 people died from drug overdoses in Davidson County. And in 2024, 513 more people also died from overdoses. But Metro Police say their work, along with organizations like StreetWorks, is making a difference. Drug overdose deaths went down 29% from 2023 to 2024.
What does it mean for you to have an impact on so many people in this city?
It's just a group of people that are overlooked. But addiction, just like HIV and cancer, it has no face. It has no identity. Doesn't matter what your bank account is. Doesn't matter what you look like, what race you are. I believe that I was created to be of service. I believe that.
For WSMV4, I'm Sharon Denkwa.
My name is Rachel L. Bell, and I serve as a General Sessions Court judge here in Nashville, Tennessee, Davidson County with Division 8. I'm also the presiding judge and founder of the Music City Community Court. I am a Black woman.
Black women are fearless catalysts of change.
I am Dr. Adrienne Battle, Superintendent of Nashville Public Schools. I am a Black woman.
A Black woman is motivational, inspirational, and powerful.
I'm Honorable Zulfa Swara, Councilwoman at Large with Metro Nashville Government, and I'm unapologetically proud Black woman.
Black women are the food and the soul to humankind.
I am Moncherie Holmes-Jones, CEO and Chief Brand Curator of Mojo Marketing and PR. I am a Black woman.
As we celebrate Black history, we continue our coverage on the strides that Black women have made here in Nashville.
And that includes the story of Jackie Shane, a Black transgender woman whose love for music earned her recognition on music's biggest stage.
And she's from right here in Tennessee, so I learned how her love for music is inspiring a new generation.
Tell her that I'm happy. Tell her that I'm gay. Tell her I wouldn't have it any other way.
And so to be able to say in that lyric, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't have any problem being myself.
When singer-songwriter Chris Matthews discovered that song, she thought,
who is this incredible woman who is a trans woman?
And when I pass, I hear them whisper.
Her name, Jackie Shane, born and raised in Nashville in the 1940s. Through Shane's music, she declared who she was and dared to live her life true to herself.
It's just so profoundly powerful.
Matthews believes Shane's life shows the Black woman experience is about living authentically.
But this heart beating.
It's a message Matthews infuses into her own music.
I might look good in a dress, but I feel better in a suit.
I am also a woman who lives in the South, and I am a woman who presents atypically.
Shane ended up living in Canada for years because she said she was able to express herself without fear.
She was this big mega star in Canada. In Canada, she was as big as Little Richard was here in the U.S.
And today, Shane's legacy is cemented on the corner, just a few blocks away. At the Jefferson Street Sound Museum, its founder, Lorenzo Washington, says he knew Shane. He said the two developed a friendship 2 years before she died.
We talked for 2.5 hours, that first phone call, and that was the beginning.
He said it was clear she was a star.
She was like royalty. She was so proper and strong.
In that song, Any Other Way was nominated for Best Historical Album at the Grammys in 2019, more than 50 years after she originally performed it in 1963. It's a song that's still inspiring a new generation of LGBTQIA artists.
Any other way.
I also talked to Jackie's nieces about their aunt that they did not even know existed until after her death. You can hear their commitment to keeping her memory alive right now on our website, WSMV.com.
That is such a powerful story. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Well, there are 3 women making changes on the political front, creating content for online platforms and shedding light on music artists.
Yeah, I actually sat down with them to talk about their experience as leaders in their industries, and most importantly, about creating space for other women who look like them. We wanted to create a relaxed conversation for these women to share their challenges, their triumphs, and most importantly, their journey navigating it all. We spoke with Delisha Davis, an event and concert producer, Jasmine Sweet, an influencer and content creator, and Tennessee Senator Charlene Oliver.
Who I am. I've always been someone, even from my childhood, who has stood up to bullies,
I've been a fighter.
When you hear that, it may come as no surprise as to why Senator Oliver decided to get into politics.
I got into this work because of my 12-year-old son, 12 years ago, because Trayvon Martin was murdered. And he was murdered 2 days after my son was born.
Senator Oliver is also a co-founder of the Equity Alliance and says that one of her main focuses is on disenfranchised communities. Though she may be new to her role as a senator, she says that no one should ever count her out.
I still feel like I have a lot to prove, and I feel like I've proven myself well. I've passed legislation, I've championed issues.
When it's facing this way, you'll be able to see.
Our conversation continued with Delisha Davis, a school teacher and owner of 2 L's on a Cloud. She's the powerhouse behind marketing some of Nashville's big music events. As a Nashville native, Davis says that she works hard to bring representation for people in the community who look like her.
The work that I do in the classroom transitions to the work that I do in the event space and in the production space, because I'm thinking 10 times more in depth when it comes to consumers. What are they feeling when they walk in a building? What are they seeing? Is it represented with people who look like me?
Jasmine Sweet says that she works to try to create representation within her own industry as an influencer.
A barrier here in this city is that you don't see a lot of minority creators get the spotlight that they deserve from brands. But
why do you think that is?
I think that we don't look that way in corporate America either. And so when I get asked why I'm the only one there, I've been the only one in corporate America too.
Sweet, who has a background in marketing and several other industries, says that there's a stigma around what she does.
This is happening. We are at Tart. People don't think that we have a real job to do, and I am busy from sunup to sundown. Get ready. Before my daughter gets up and after she goes to bed.
All 3 women say they feel like they have a responsibility to pull others up, and it's one they don't mind doing.
But I really feel like the representation when it comes to me being a Black woman in these spaces is really important.
Imposter syndrome is a myth. Don't believe it.
All 3 women say they rely on their support systems, their family and their friends, to help get them through the challenges that life brings while they continue to keep pushing forward.
Welcome back. There's a Black woman on a mission to tackle food insecurity in the North Nashville community.
Yeah, not only is her community garden feeding families in her neighborhood, it will soon expand services to the Nashville Farmers Market later this summer.
WSMV's Brendan Tierney has a look at how she's teaching people to grow their own garden to provide for their families.
More than 500 volunteers, old and young,
Big turkey.
work every year to prepare the Brooklyn Heights Community Garden.
It's definitely a lot of work. It can be time consuming.
Karan Brown is getting ready to start their spring crop. Cleaning up so they can give food to people across the neighborhood.
Nourish your body with healthy organic food, just not regular food. I think I'm realizing how many people in our community don't know.
Behind all the planting is Nella Frierson, but everyone just calls her Miss Pearl.
It's gotta be.
We eat it.
She started the garden right outside her front door in 2008 and used her own money to buy 2 other properties across the street.
This is the learning garden. Come on in.
Miss Pearl had no experience gardening, but knew she wanted to help people. They now grow fruits, veggies, and even flowers in these boxes.
The squash and stuff like that. We try to grow that over there, stuff that's viney.
She says it's all about getting people to interact as neighbors while learning how to grow their own food.
We so used to going somewhere and getting our food, we don't think about it because we've been conditioned since we was little.
She never thought the garden would get this big.
Always willing to help out.
Cameron Williams is one of the many TSU students that work here.
Different parts of Nashville, there's different food insecurities.
He loves watching the garden grow and providing for the community.
We give to the earth and the earth gives back to us. So it's really, really cool to see, and it's a great process overall.
Healing through food as Miss Pearl tries to make an impact one family at a time.
With me helping them, it helps me. And to be honest, it makes me feel good when I help somebody.
Hoping to leave a legacy of new gardens across the area. In North Nashville, Brendan Tierney, WSMV 4.
Well, that's going to do it for us. You've been watching Heartbeat Heroines, Black Women Keeping Music City Alive.
And our coverage doesn't stop here. Right now on WSMV.com, our website, even more stories highlighting the impactful work Black women are doing in the community.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching our dedication to their incredible contributions to Nashville. Have a good night.